Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Kreations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And we're back with a new set review
for
the new Alice Origins set. That is what we're starting today. We're getting back into the groove from the holiday season. You know, Turkey Day was a few days ago.
Yeah, just so please forgive us. We're well rested, but don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I'm coming back from my trip to Japan for Worlds, which was super fun. Unfortunately, the deck was like, nah, I don't want to play, but it is what it is.
Usually happens.
But we'll do a breakdown of the set review and show you what's going to happen with the new set and all the crazy cards that are coming out in it.
Oh yeah.
We usually do these. We break them down by like color and everything, and it'll be color coded at the bottom. So if you want to just skip to a certain color, just go to that color.
Yep.
And check it in the description. But the way we're going to do this, we're going to start with the starter decks, go over the starter rulers, and then the first one, the second one, and then the buy box promo ruler.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the starter decks and then the actual set.
So bear with us.
Yeah. Each of these we're really going to just talk about what the card does, how it works, and whether we think it's good in like a limited format, so like draft or sealed, or if it's good in like deck building and actual
Wonder and
constructed. Yeah. So that's more or less our grading system, whether it's good in that or that.
Yeah, because we're brewers, we're not going to just like... We like to love dumb cards, pretty much, so we'll let you know for sure.
Yeah, we definitely do. This will be a lot more of a chill video of us just going over the cards, so just bear with us and hang out with us. Also, guys, we have a Patreon. Just check the description down below for the link and see what you like, see what you don't like. We got a whole bunch of extra stuff in. With that, we're going to get into the first ruler that we got, and it is Faria. She is the white-blue starter deck ruler, and she is a little girl.
It literally says that.
Yeah, little girl is her race. And she's got, the new thing is like a stranger deck, and it is Stranger 10. You begin the game with a stranger deck of exactly 10 stranger resonators. They have to have that in their little thing.
Yeah.
You may not have more than 2 copies of any card in your stranger deck, so max of 2 of each of the dudes. So like if you want one dude that has stranger, you can have 2 of them.
Yep.
She judgments for 2 white and a blue. And energized, you get a white or a blue.
Which is nice.
Those are both normal. And then when a light regalia enters the field under your control, choose one. If the regalia is Excalibur, choose up to 2 instead. And you can either choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it in your hand, or destroy target rested resonator, or draw a card, or you pay 0 to do judgment this turn.
Yeah, pretty good.
So if you play a regalia that's light, you get to do a whole lot of silly stuff.
Yep.
And if it's Excalibur, you get 2 of them.
And of course, regalias are basically like little artifact equipments that you play.
Yeah, they're helpful, and there's all kinds of them in this one.
And of course, they're kind of a reback from the first time I guess Force of Will came out. They're not as busted as I've heard, but they're back.
And so her judgment side, Faria the J ruler, she is a 1,000/1,000, and she's got precision. And enter, you choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it into the field. So that's kind of cool. You get a free dude.
Yep.
And then God's Art is a white and a blue. This card gains +4/+4, drain, and eternal until the end of turn. Choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it into your hand.
Nice.
So you essentially judgment, you get a free dude, and then you can God's Art whenever, which essentially you can do God's Art once per game.
Yep. And
it helps you whatever that turn is you do the God's Art. And hers is pretty cool just because it's 2 mana and it's instant speed. So if you wanted to be like, I get drained and eternal, I'm gonna kill that dude real hard and gain some life.
Yeah, pretty much.
And get a free dude to my hand because it gives you another dude. That other dude you have to play, but okay.
That's okay. Yeah, you just saved your J roller.
Yeah.
With a kill spell or whatever that's coming to attack for sure.
Yeah, she's pretty solid for a starter deck ruler, really.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just point this out. The whole artwork is very lazy, Force of Will. Very lazy of changing from the J roller side and not.
Yeah, because it really just changes like 1 or 2 things.
She's like slightly like yawning and then has wings.
Yeah. Other than that, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
The card itself does a lot, and it's gonna be fun to see what these rulers can do.
Right, especially against the divinity rules, and see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next one is Melgus. He is the red and darkness ruler. He is a warrior, which is not too bad. Now, he, of course, also has the stranger ability. Just in case you have to have a stranger 10, so only 10, but 2 of 1 copy in each one. His judgment is also similar. It's 2 red and a dark. Energize, a black and a red. Now, whenever a fire regalia enters the control, comes into your control, choose one, of course. If it's a Levitine, pretty much, choose up to 2 instead. So you choose a card from your stranger deck at random, put it in your hand. This card deals 500 damage to target player or J Resonator, or put a 701 Fire Warrior Resonator token with Swiftness onto the field, not too bad. And at the end of the turn, its controller banishes it, or you may pay 0 to Judgment this turn. So on the surface, I don't think that part is not as strong as the other one, but of course we've heard that this is pure aggro. So, and he might be able to come out turn 1 too. So we'll see how strong a Levitin is.
Yeah, and if you have a whole bunch of fire regalias, then you're just like, cool, I'm going to play this and get a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Because he just makes free dudes.
Yeah, exactly. And with Swiftness too, so you just come out and start swinging. Alright, when you Judgment, he's yelling and his sword's on fire. So he's a 1,000, 1,000. He has First Strike, which is very good. Enter. Choose a card from your stranger deck at random, put it in the field. Simple enough. And his God's art is your Eruption of the Flame King, red and a black, banish a Resonator, draw 2 cards, choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it in the field. Jesus. So like, with your 7-1 that you just made, you can banish it with this, if you're able to do it all on one. Because you make a dude and play him for free, then with the 2, you banish that dude, so you give it 2 stranger decks on the field, and you draw 2 cards. That's pretty good.
He puts the other one into the field.
Yeah.
Alright, so each one has the God's art that, I don't know. They both have their place.
Yeah, for sure. Already.
This one can do a little more just because it puts it into the field. But I like the other one a little better, personally, just because it's +4/+4 and I don't die.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see how strong the strangers are in those colors to actually be able to give out a good meeting place. But to be able to put 2 stranger deck things on the field with this guy flipped and you draw 2 cards, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
That's a lot of advantage immediately.
So those are the 2 starter decks.
Yep.
And now we have the Buy a Box promo starter ruler. And she is Lyneth, the Priestess of Velsarvaria. And she also has Stranger 10. So again, Stranger deck of 10 dudes. And you may only have 2 copies of any card in there.
Yep.
She Judgments for 2 white and 1 red. And energizes a white or a red. And whenever a light regalia enters the field under your control, choose one. If the regalia is Caduceus, choose up to 2 instead. You choose a stranger from at random, put it in your hand, remove the top card of your deck from the game, then draw a card, or remove target resonator with total cost of 1 or less from the game, or you can pay 0 to do Judgment this turn. So again, she plays very similar to the other ones, just different options when you play a regalia. And it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
We'll see what it does for other stuff.
The basis of that doesn't seem too strong, but let's see her flip side for sure.
And when she flips, she opens her eyes. That's really about it.
Yeah. And everything's on fire, I guess.
And then she enters, remove target non-J ruler, non-magic stone entity from the game. Okay.
Yeah, that's
sweet.
Good. That's good.
And then God's Art is a white and a red. Choose a card from a stranger deck at random and put it in your hand. Then you may put a stranger from your hand into the field.
Okay.
So yeah, I kind of like her the best just because you played your dude with your stranger ability or your Judgment. I'm going to play mine and then remove yours.
Yeah.
I can.
Just get them out of there. And she's 11-14 too. So that makes her a little bit just base stronger than the other 2.
She's a bit bigger in the booty.
Yep.
And she is really, really strong just because it's pay 2, put a dude into play from your hand. And it doesn't have to be that same stranger because it's just you put one in your hand and then if you have another one in your hand, you can put any of them into play. Either one of them. She's really strong.
Yeah. That seems pretty fun. She's just more simpler of the other ones, but to be able to remove a dude and then also have another dude is pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure. Now with that, we'll go ahead and jump into the starter decks, and we'll go through all the cards with them. Alright, Avalon, Illusionary Home of the Knights. It's 1 white and 1 edition. Knights of the Round Table, you control gains +2/+2, and of course that's part of the race name for sure.
Yay, Knights are back! Yay!
Knights!
Next up, Bedivere, the Restorer of Souls. 2 white and 1 for a 7/7 precision, Knight of the Round Table. Enter, you may remove target resonator with 1,000 or more attack from the game. So he is kind of a reprint, and he is still really, really good.
Yeah, I think that card's good.
Because it's 3 mana, get rid of a dude, and I have a 7/7 precision.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Which
all day.
He'll definitely sacrifice himself for
He'll
sure.
definitely be seen and constructed. That's just where he's going to be at.
Yeah, limited, pretty good. Because when they play their big bomb, you're just like, okay, well, it's dead now. So thanks.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, Gawain, the Knight of the Sun. 2 white, 3/7. Other Knights of the Round Resonators have +2/+2, which is super good, Lord. Whenever this card attacks or blocks, rest target Resonator. This guy is constructed play for sure.
Yeah.
This guy is awesome.
Yeah, definitely playing around at Knights of the Round Table. You're playing this dude because he's real strong.
Yeah, he is super strong.
Next up, Kai, the Resonant Knight. She is 1 for a 4/4. Knight of the Round Table. Enter, look at the top card of your deck. If it's a Knight of the Round Table, reveal it and put it in your hand. It's pretty cool for a 1-drop. It's nothing amazing.
Yeah.
If you're playing Knights of the Round Table, definitely use it because it just gives you a free dude.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's kind of meh.
It's kind of meh. Yeah, if you make a better Knights of the Round later on, I probably might remove her. It just depends.
Yeah.
I might be better 1-drop, but
she's okay.
Yeah. All right. Percival, the Seeker of the Holy Grail. It's a 1 white, 2/2. The art is pretty awesome, actually. Enter. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Regalia or Knight of the Round Table among them in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your deck of any order. Banish this card. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target J-Ruler or Knight of the Round Table end of turn. Like, this 1-drop just tramples over the other one completely. Don't care if it's 2 power or less. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it gets you a different card as well.
Yep.
So you have more options to get. And it has another ability of sacrifice this, don't deal damage to that.
Yeah. My J-Ruler, it's saved. Thank you.
Yeah, she is super strong in all of her abilities just because it gives you more options.
Yeah.
And more options is always better.
Exactly. Especially for 1 mana, 1 will.
Yeah, so Knights of the Round Table, you're definitely going to be playing this.
Yeah.
If you're playing just white Regalias, you're probably going to play this because it's pretty strong.
Yeah, go gets your Regalia. So I'm sure there's a combo deck for sure to grab that.
Next up is Siegfried, the Dragon Knight. He is a stranger.
Yep.
And it is a paladin. It looks wild.
Yeah, super wild.
2 white for 7/10. With flying, and he's got Barrier Red and Barrier Black. And then enter, destroy target rested Resonator.
Yep.
I'll take that dude. Pretty strong.
I will put 2 in my stranger deck in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because he just comes into play and kills a dude and says, don't touch me, 2 of the main killers that are like, hey, I'm going to kill your dude.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, fam.
Yeah, don't.
Stay away from me.
Thanks. Anyone playing blue? No. That's cool. This guy lives.
Yeah.
This guy is awesome.
He is definitely a good stranger to look into playing in your stranger deck.
Yeah. Alright, also next stranger is the White Wizard. 1 white, 5/7. It has Drain. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Resonators with a +1/+1 counter on them by chance or abilities. Enter. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters up to 2 target J Resonators you control. Neat. So if you play against any sort of burn, you win with this guy.
Yeah, Gandalf saves your stuff.
Yeah.
He's the White Wizard.
He's pretty solid right there.
He's good, but for him being a stranger, doesn't seem as strong.
Great.
Like, if he was just a normal dude that you could play, he'd probably be a little too good, though, honestly.
Yeah.
For a 5/7 drain. But he's pretty good.
I would maybe put 1 specially in there.
Yeah.
Because it's random anyway, so.
Yeah. You don't know if you're going to get him or not, but it could help.
Yep.
Next up, Demon Flame. 1 red, quick cast. Choose 1. This card deals 500 damage to target Resonator, or destroy target Resonator that dealt damage this turn.
This is a reprint, right?
Yeah, this is a reprint, and it's an awesome reprint. Because I loved this card back in the day, and I'm going to love it now, too. Because it's really strong for 1 mana. Because sure, it's a quick cast card, and like it kind of takes away a thing, but at the same time, you're just like, that dude was dealt damage by 1/1, die.
Yeah, kill it.
Or I need to kill that dude right now. You're like, cool, take 5.
Yep. Or good old Q trick is, fresh strike damage happens, then kill it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely a very strong card to think about in terms of deck building. So if you're playing constructed, definitely think of it.
Yeah. Good and constructed and limited.
Yeah, limited, it's kind of a bomb. Because you're just like, oh, you're big dude? My little dude blocked it? Cool, die.
Yeah, get out of here.
Thanks.
Alright, Guinevere, the Jealous Queen. It's 1 red, 2/4. She has the Resonator Queen, which is the first I've seen of that. Tap, banish Resonator, draw 2 cards and discard a card. That's good. Yeah. Jesus. Alright, sorry. 1 red, tap, Target resonator you control gets +4/+4 until the turn. When it deals or is dealt damage this turn, its controller banishes it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, this card is a reprint, and it is an amazing reprint.
Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So she is super strong, and she will always be super strong because you're just like, cool, banish resonator, draw 2 cards. And if you're playing red-black, then you get access to Layla too. So you're like, cool, sacrifice Layla.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You're like, cool, banish resonator, sacrifice Layla, get a stone, draw 2 cards, discard a card.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
And then if you also play Lich where you get little skeletons, you're just like, cool, don't care. Banish this dude, get a skeleton. Banish the skeleton. I get draw 2 cards, don't care.
Yeah, pretty much if Guinevere gets to stay and play, the game goes in your favor very quickly.
Yeah.
Just because she gives you so much card advantage, whether it's drawing cards or making dudes bigger.
And if like your little dude blocks a big dude and you give the big dude +4/+4, they deal damage, they die.
Yeah.
So that's you want to use that mainly on their dude, not yours. Well, you can use it on yours too, but no.
Yeah. Definitely this card is in constructed. It is definitely a constructed card.
Yeah.
It's good and limited, but it's way better in constructed.
Okay.
Next up, Hector de Maurice, the Acolyte of the Mad Demon. 1 red and 1 for a 4/4 Knight of the Round Table. You pay a red less to play this card if you control Lancelot. And then enter, target resonator gets +4/+0 until the end of turn. Meh. He's okay. I don't think he's all that great because 2 mana you could probably do a lot better with.
Yeah.
But he's a good filler card in limited, really. That's his main spot, is to just be like, hey, I need this card.
Especially if you go full aggro in your limited pull,
Mm-hmm.
then you can just get in there real quick.
But I don't really see this dude seeing a lot of play in constructed.
No.
I just don't.
She's pretty happy being an Acolyte of the Mad Demon, though.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Lancelot, the Knight of the Mad Demon. 2 reds, 6/6. Swiftness. As you choose a card to attack, you may choose this card if able. Wait.
You have to.
Oh, okay. Whenever this card attacks, if this card's attack is 1,000 or more, this card deals 700 damage to target resonator. And then you pay a red and give this card +1 until end of turn. So it has fire breathing, is what the technical term for that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, this card is a reprint as well, and it is disgusting, just as it was back then.
Yeah.
Because for 2 mana, I'll swing 6 all day on turn 2. Thanks.
Like, don't care.
And then turn 3 or 4, when you have extra mana and you don't care, you're just like, cool, do some extra damage.
Plus.
And by chance, if it's over 10,000 or over 1,000, you're just like, that dude takes 7.
Yeah. With the Lord and the addition that gives all your dudes bigger, then you're just like, cool. You might not even need a pump by that point.
Yeah. Most of the time, that makes her so good and constructed is you don't need to pump her usually.
Yeah.
Because other things pump her by themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting.
It really is.
Definitely a constructed card.
Yeah.
Next up, Percival, the Fascinated by Holy Grail. It is 1 red for a 2/2 Knight of the Round Table. Enter, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Regalia or a Fire Resonator with cost 2 or less from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. Banish this card. This card deals 200 damage to target player or J Resonator.
Man. I mean, she works well with Demon Fire, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just another one of those 1-drops. So if you have this one and the white one, you're able to get your thing real quick.
Yeah, she is super strong just because she gets you but you just got to remember that she does only fire Regalias.
Yeah.
Like fire cards. You may put a Regalia or a Fire Resonator. So if you're playing this one, you're shifting more to fire dudes, whereas the other one you're doing more light dudes.
Yeah.
That's really the only difference, and then she can shoot a dude, so it's pretty cool. Definitely constructed, build around card, and it's a good card in limited just because it gives you control and it gives you dig.
Yeah, for sure. The next one is the Red Wizard, also a stranger. It's a 1 red, 6/6. Enter. This card deals 600 damage to each resonator your opponent controls. So not too bad.
For 1 mana, I'll take clear your board.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, because 600 damage does quite a bit.
Yeah.
Next up, Regulus, the King of Volcano. He is a stranger as well. 2 red and 1 for a 10/10, and his swiftness. Whenever this card is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to your opponent.
Oh.
This dude's pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Because you're like, your dude's in my way, I'm going to kill him and still deal you damage.
Yeah.
Great.
You're gonna chump block. That's cool. Take that damage. You're just taking damage.
He's the glory of 2-for-1 right there. Like that's all this dude's for, man.
Yeah, especially if you pair him with Malgus, just like immediately just pops in there.
Yeah.
Done. All right, the next one is Twin Swords of the Water's Mercy. It's a stranger as well. It's 1 blue quick cast, 6/6. Enter, put target resonator on top of its owner's deck. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Doggo likes it. Next up is Undyne the Spirit. She's also a stranger. She's a blue and 1 quick cast for 7/7. And she's got flying. And then enter, return up to 3 target non-J resonator, non-magic stone entities to their owner's hand.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty strong for 2 mana.
Yeah,
Just to be like, hey, put those 3 dudes away. Go away. Non-J resonator, non-J resonator, non-magic stone entity.
Yeah.
So like dudes... additions and whatnot. Because it can't hit a resonator.
Oh, yeah.
Non-J resonator.
So
she's not as strong as I thought she was, but man, still pretty good.
Maybe 1, maybe none. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Aemon, the Demon Prince of Conspiracy. It's also a stranger, 1 darkness. He's a 0/0, but wait. At this card is entered the field, pay any amount of life. This card enters the field with that many 1/1 counters on it for each 100 life that's paid this way. Woo. Enter, draw a card for each 700 life paid on this card enters the field. You pair this with Lucifer, and he's a big boy.
Yeah.
This card's a big boy.
And he's super strong because he pairs real well with Lucifer, and he pairs real well with Satan.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I pay some life? Cool. Let's get some counters.
Yeah, counters on Satan. And you draw a card to pay 700 life. Yeah.
That's
anytime you like pay life for something to be able to deal damage really quickly, it really saves up.
Yeah. That dude's pretty good.
Yeah.
Next up, Shade. He is a stranger. It is black and 1 for a 6/6 with Bane, so he can kill a thing.
Yep.
And whenever he enters, your opponent banishes a resonator.
Good.
Whenever this card is put into a graveyard from the field, your opponent banishes a resonator.
So, yeah, secretly jam 4 of this guy in your stranger because you want him.
Yeah, you want to get this dude if you're playing black as a main color because he does a lot.
So don't cheat, but put a max of 2 in there.
Enter, banish a dude, and I'm gonna kill the dude, and then you lose another dude.
Yeah, so awesome.
Yeah. So 2 mana, I kill 3 dudes.
You're potentially losing 3 dudes off of 2 mana. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Arthur, the Knight of Kings, Kings of Knights, stranger. He's a 2 white and blue, 10/10. He has precision first strike, so he kills whatever he wants. Other knights in the round table you gain control have eternal. Yay. Enter. You may search your deck for another round and put it in the field. So you get the one that basically protects the other knights of the round when you banish it. So,
or you go get a Lancelot and just beat them.
Yeah. Or you can do that too. But yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty strong.
Yeah.
If you're playing Knights of the Round Table, definitely have this dude in your stranger deck, 2 of them, because that you want to get him.
Super solid.
Next up is Awakening of the Flame King. It is 2 red and a black for a quick cast chant sword art. And you choose one. This card deals 800 damage to target player, or target player banishes resonator, or this card deals 400 damage to each J resonator your opponent controls, and then you may put a fire resonator with total cost 3 or less from your hand into the field. So I kind of think the third option is probably usually better.
Yeah, you get to maybe wipe their board and you put a dude in the play. Seems good.
I do like though that this has 3 different like solid abilities. Honestly, just because each one has their own place. Because if they have a big dude and they only have that one dude, you're like, cool, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get out of my life. Or if you need to get that last little bit of stretch to kill them, you're just 800. Like, cool, take 800.
Yeah, it's almost 1/4 their life anyway, so.
Yeah, and it can clear the board pretty well. This card is really solid for black-red.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, the next one is the Waking of the Sacred Queen. 2 white and blue, quick cast. Choose one. It's also a sword art. Search your deck for a light regalia and put it in the field. She's gain 1,000 life. Then draw a card. And then the third option, rest target J resonator. J resonators you control gain +4/+4 until end of turn. I mean, the first one will get her to flip if you get Excalibur and just throw it in the field, which is nice. And the second one, gain 1,000 and draw a card is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure it'd be too powerful for the next one to rest 2 or all of your opponent's J Resonators, because that's just a kill card. I don't know.
This is still really, really strong.
Still good. Yeah.
Because it can help do a whole lot for you.
Especially just go search your up for a light Regalia and put it in the field. That's really good.
Yeah, that is really, really strong.
Yeah.
Next up, Bloody Break. Black and red quick cast, chant sword art. Destroy target J Resonator. If this card is awakened, choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it into your hand. Awakening is a red.
Oh. So solid 3, which is a nice goodwill spent to kill a dude. And you get a dude.
Yeah, kill a dude, choose a dude, and put it in your hand. That's pretty good.
Yeah, real good.
I mean, sure, it's at random, but all the stranger cards are at random.
Yeah,
so
you okay. You just build it to proficiency, pretty much. All right. Ku Chalan. Sorry, all the words are super mixed together. Chulalian, right? The
Chulane.
Chulane. Sorry, it's really hard to read.
Anyways,
the hero of the far land. He's a stranger. 2 red and black, 10/10. He has First Strike and Bane, so the strongest combination
awesome
of any keywords you
I'll
can possibly have, besides barrier and anything else. This card gains swiftness and precision as long as your life is 2,000 or less. Easy enough. Whenever this card attacks, your opponent discards a card.
What's wrong with this card? I don't know what's wrong with this card. 3 mana. I'm gonna destroy your life. Like, that's all this card reads to me.
This card's good.
It's a 10/10 with First Strike and Bane.
Yep.
And he can get 2 more key abilities if you're low life.
Yep.
And he always makes your opponent discard a card.
Every time.
Like, this dude's awesome.
Yeah, this guy is ridiculous.
He is definitely worth putting in your stranger deck. Regardless if you can, like, if you have the easy way to play him by playing red-black, do it. But even if I was not playing red-black, I'd still probably have this dude in stranger deck. Because
somehow just throw him in there.
Getting him for free by putting him into play from your judgment or whatever is super strong.
It's super powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
Because precision, First Strike, and Bane means no one's living.
Yeah.
Ever.
Thanks. Next up is the Darkest Fire Dragon. It is a red, black, and 1 for an 8/8 flyer.
Okay.
This card gains swiftness as long as you control Volga, the Fire King. And enter, destroy target damaged resonator. If you do, put 2 1/1 counters on this card.
Okay. So hopefully you'll have something that'll damage something so it gets bigger. That's a 10/10 for 3, which is nice.
Yeah. 10/10 for 3, that's pretty strong. And killing a dude, yeah. I like this card for, like, a good filler card, really.
Yeah, really is.
If you need a dude, this is a pretty good little resonator to use.
Oh yeah. We'll see what hopefully Volga will show us here. But first, Excalibur. Blue and a white Regalia. It has Mythic. Apparently, if you control 2 or more entities with Mythic that share the name, banish all but one of them. Oh, so it's a rule. As a classic, it's called a legendary rule, so you can only have 1 on the field at one time. Your J ruler gains +4/+4. Seems good. Tap, produce 2 wheels in any combination of white and blue. Spin this only to play God's Art abilities, strangers, or sword arts. Okay, so it does come into play, actually.
Yeah, so these Regalias are going to be really helpful.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Right?
So you can play those little sword arts that we talked about pretty easily with the Regalia.
You can get the sword art to bring Excalibur in to play another sword art if you want.
Yeah. That card's good.
That card's good.
It does a lot.
Yeah.
Next up is the Levantine, a red and a black for a mythic Regalia as well. And your J ruler gains swiftness.
Okay.
Awesome. Tap, produce 2 wheels in any combination of red and black. Spin this wheel only for God's Art, strangers, or sword arts. Yes, please.
Yeah. So, super good. That means you can immediately use it to... Jesus. So, Mal'Ganis, or whatever his name is, or Melgus, is super fast. So, on turn 2, if you have a will, or you're energized, you can pop him. You get this? I don't know. No, never mind. We'll figure something out.
Not turn 2, but
not turn
this
2,
card's really, really strong.
This card is insane.
Because it helps you just do all that crazy stuff with the other chants that we talked about. The swords art. This card's silly.
So maybe turn 3, because that's when you can use the sword art to bring this in, to flip him, to grab a dude, sack a dude, get a stranger, tap the Regalia to do the God's Art, get another dude, and then you're just like, that's what happens.
that is kind of what happens.
That's just what happens. They're dead. Alright, next is Sacred Wave Blade. One in a blue, white, one white, one blue, quick cast. Remove target resonator or addition from the game. Sounds good. This card was awakened. Choose a card from your stranger deck at random, put it in your hand. Just one white. And to be able to do 2 and remove a resonator is super powerful. Quick cast.
Yeah, this is really strong.
Yeah, really good. Yeah. Play set. For sure.
Because if you have to use it to just kill a dude, you can.
Yeah.
And if you have the extra mana, you're just like, cool, I want a free dude. Thanks.
And it's a sword art. So there you go.
So your Excalibur helps play it.
Yeah.
Silly.
Good.
Next up, Traveler in Wonderland. 2 white and blue for a quick cast 8/8. Wanderer. Your J ruler gains barrier.
Okay. Thank you.
Enter rest target J resonator. Alright. Pay 0, choose a race. Resonators you control gain the chosen race until the end of turn. Play this ability only once per turn.
Oh. I don't know what specialness will happen for that, but
there's probably some shenanigans otherwise. The only thing I think of currently right now is Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah.
So it gives all your dudes that are not knights, turns them into one, so all your Knights of the Round Table buffs help them.
Or even Wanderer, or you can always say when they do some in response, choose my race. It's free, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. Once per turn, but at least you can do it to annoy your opponent. Alright, the next one is Vivian. 1 blue and 1 white, 6/6 fairy, flying. Knights of the Round Tables in your hand, gain quick cast. Okay. Enter. Search your deck for a card named Avalon, Illusionary Home of the Knights, and put it in the field. If you control this Home of the Knights, you may search your deck for a name card Excalibur instead. So good. This card's good. Yeah. Definitely in multiples.
Yeah, because the more you have, the better. So if you have Avalon, or if you don't, you go get it.
Yeah.
If you have an Avalon, then you go get the Excalibur instead.
Yeah. Super awesome.
Yeah, she's really good for helping out blue-white.
Yeah, and sneaking out your knights for sure. Out of nowhere.
Blue-white's all about quick cast. It's kind of terrifying right now.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Volga, the Fire King.
Here we
2
go.
red and a black for a 9/9 with precision and swiftness. Okay. When this card is put into a graveyard from the field, search your deck for a card named Leviathan, reveal it, and put it in your hand. If your life is 2,000 or less, you may put it into the field instead.
Okay, so not too bad.
It's not terrible. I don't know if it's worth it for that other dragon. Like, they're cool, but I just don't know if it's worth it.
Like, this doesn't even trigger the other dragon, which made me wonder why it would do that, have that ability. Yeah, I would only maybe not even use that other dragon and just use this one. Because they're the same mana cost too, so you can't like curve into it. Yeah. So you just go Volga, swing into a big dude, kill that big dude, kill this, you go get Leviathan. Or whatever. Levantine.
Yeah, at the moment, we've not played any of the new cards, so I don't know how these interact and what they do or how good they are.
It's all speculation.
So once we figure out what they do and how they play, it may change a few things.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's always a learning game, you know.
How do you say that?
Ataraxia.
That's what I thought. Okay, Ataraxia's Memoria. This is a special magic stone. You tap, produce 1 will of any attribute shared with your Jade Ruler. And that is amazing.
This card's awesome.
This card's super good. You want to get as many as possible before the price jumps up or whatever. And yeah, it
helps so much. Because, like, you're already gonna. It's essentially just a dual stone if you're playing any of the new rulers because they're white or red or blue or white or whatever.
Yeah. And
it just helps so much because it fixes what you need
immediately.
And because you're like, oh, I need 2 blue for this thing. You're just like, cool, I have 2 blue. Or it helps so much.
And Wanderer, that's gonna be super good in that. And you can put 4 in your deck, so it just helps so good.
Definitely make sure you're using these guys.
Yeah.
Next up, Magic Stone of Light Vapors. Treat this card as a light magic stone and a water magic stone. Tap, produce a white or blue.
Hey, they're back.
Yay, some dual stones.
Yay, dual stones.
They can do a lot really, really quickly, so they're kind of like split in the middle. Some people love them, some people don't like that they're back. I personally like that they're back, but I like to put every color in a deck I possibly can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
So that's that.
And both of these stones don't come into play tapped or anything.
Hey!
Nothing special. No downside. And the next one, of course, Magic Stone of Scorch Balus. Same thing. Treat this as a darkness or fire magic stone and produce a darker red.
Solid.
Good thing.
And then we got the fire stones and the light stones, and that is it for the starter decks, guys. They're pretty wild. We're gonna see what they do, so don't worry about that. You'll see that.
I mean, for starter decks, they already seem like super strong.
Yeah.
So let's jump in the set and see how we can mix them all together.
Yeah.
All right, and of course, like we said, we'll get into the actual set now, and we'll start with white as always. And the first one is Agravain, the Hard Hand. He's 1 white, 4/4. He has barrier black and red, so super solid right there. 1 white. Target resonator gains barrier black and red until end of turn.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, I would keep him on the back end forever, and just you're protecting the dudes all day. So
yeah,
that's solid. I would. So he is a rare, so I would definitely use him in constructed and in limited. He can be really good. Depending, he's good sideboard in limited, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if you're going to be facing a black or red deck.
Yeah, but if you're playing Knights of the Round Table, definitely run this dude because he just protects all your dudes.
Yeah.
So yeah, super strong and constructed.
Yeah.
Next up, Blessed Holy Wolf. 1 white and 1 for a 4/6 Holy Beast. Enter, you may destroy target addition. I do believe this is a reprint, and it's pretty good filler card, really.
Yeah.
It's like a very good sideboard card because it gives you a creature presence and it kills something.
Yep.
So that's pretty strong and it's a sideboard card. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's there.
Yeah, exactly.
So constructed, probably.
Sideboard.
Yeah, sideboard mostly.
All right, next one. Bourse, Returned Avenger. 1 white and 2, 6/6. Knights of the Round. When this card enters the field or attacks target knight of the round, gains +400/+400 until end of turn. And that's really good. I think for 3 mana, I don't know if it's constructed viable, but we'll see. Especially what we just saw in the starter decks were ridiculous. But in limited, I would definitely, if you build it around Knights of the Round, it's super good.
Yeah, limited, this dude's kind of a bomb. But otherwise, he's kind of a weak reprint, really.
Yeah, well, and he can target himself, so he can be a 10/10 swinging whenever he swings. So that's good.
Next up is Galahad, the Son of God. He is 1 white and 1 for a 4/4 Knight of the Round Table. Whenever this card attacks, you gain 500 life.
Not too bad.
When this card is put into a graveyard from the field, rest target resonator your opponent controls. So he's pretty good as a 2-drop Knight of the Round Table.
Yep.
If you're playing Knights, definitely run him. I don't really know if you should use him otherwise because he's cool, but he's not like game changing.
Yeah. Not for a 2-drop. I mean, sure, he can block a dude and then tap one of their bigger dudes, but it's still meh.
Yeah, he does a lot for you, but I don't think it's worth it if you're not playing Knights of the Round Table, in all honesty.
Yeah.
The only new thing of this set is they took away common and uncommon. They're now stated with an in, which is just a normal card.
Yeah.
And then there's rare and super rare. He's just a normal card.
Just a normal guy. Gloria's Castletown. 1 white and 1 addition castle. Whenever you gain life, target resonator gains +3/+3 until end of turn. This is a build around constructed card. Like, I feel like if you're just getting life all the time, then it can be really good because it's open ending. So if you keep gaining life separately, things get bigger.
Yeah, it's definitely a build around card, but it's definitely not like the best card in the world.
Yeah, I would not pick it for limited either. Like maybe 1, and then hopefully you build around it, but don't do it. It's a trap.
Next up, Gwyber, the White Dragon. It is one of the strongest cards I've seen played yet. It is a reprint. It is 1 white and 4 for a 12/12 flyer. You may pay 2 less to play this card for each resonator you control that entered the field under your control this turn. So if you have 2 dudes coming to play the same turn, this dude, he costs 1 mana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
So you're like, I'll take a 12/12 flyer for 1, thanks.
Yeah.
So you literally play like a 1-drop Percival, 1-drop Percival, then a Gwyber.
Yeah, on turn 3. Or 2 if you have.
And so you're just like, if you play both the Percivals, you have at least 14, 16 power on turn 3.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Seems good.
And by whatever chance, if you play a dude, and then you're like double Gwyber, a lot of people can't handle that because that's a lot of power really quickly.
Really, yes, I agree.
So he is definitely one of the best cards of the set, in all honesty. And I'm not even seeing most of the other cards. I know how big Gwyber was. And I don't expect him to not be as good as he was then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's just a normal guy.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Definitely playable and constructed. He's a bomb and limited. Because regardless of what he costs, he's going to be a 12/12 flyer in limited.
Exactly. All right, Izami, the God of Life, 2 white and 1, 8/8. It's a 12% protective deities. It has Drain and Barrier Resonator. You gain Barrier, so you yourself as a player gains Barrier. So no burn, no discard, if it says target player. Now with this, the ability of the 2 white red, discard a card, put target Resonator from the total cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the field. This is really good, especially if you have a stranger that was super powerful in your graveyard and you're just immediately like, all right, bring it back.
Yeah, this card does a whole lot for a lot of different things because it gives you barrier first off. So,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of the people don't like because half the discard cards just say your opponent, which kind of sucks. But for the most part, this takes away any kind of target of you. Oh, you want to take 8? No, don't target me.
Yeah, don't thanks.
So that already helps. And then she's got Barrier Resonator, so this dude deals damage to that by paying whatever. Yeah. No, don't target me. I don't know. For 3 mana and 8/8 drain, it's already pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
And then having the ability from giving you an option from your hand is really strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely worth playing constructed. I don't know if you need to go hard on the 4 of them. I mean, you can. Because it gives you, the only reason you can is because it's got the discard from your hand to get a dude. So It essentially is a recursion as well as a creature.
Yeah. Alright, next.
Is the Life Profiting Priestess. She is a 1 white for a 2/4 priest. Whenever another resonator enters the field under your control, you gain 200 life. This is a really cool limited filler card. Because it's one of the best limited cards I've seen, actually. Just because it constantly gains you life. And in limited, you're just like, cool, I'm not going to die.
Exactly.
Because you're always playing dudes in limited.
Yeah, that's what you want to do mostly in limited all the time. Yeah.
So I definitely would say just kind of keep this card in limited. It's neat and constructed, but I don't see it doing a whole lot.
It's a build around with that addition. It's just a life gain matters deck, but you have to build around it. You can't just throw it in any constructed deck. All right, next is Light of Sacred Spirit. 1 white, quick cast. It's a sword art chant. Choose one. If you control Lars, Knight of the Sacred Spirit, you may choose both instead. Remove target resonator with 900 attack or more from the game, or search your deck for a 5-hero resonator, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Alright. I guess we haven't got to a 5-hero resonator yet, but I mean, that seems pretty good. A 900 attack and get out of here for 1.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to use it on.
Yeah, and that 1 can be spin off of your Excalibur that you already have in play with playing Faria.
Exactly.
So this card's pretty strong for what it does. And yeah, once we find out Lars, if you have both, you just choose both. Great. Cool. I'll remove a dude and search for dudes. Thanks.
Seems good in value for 1.
Yeah. Definitely usable in constructed. I don't really see it doing a whole lot in limited. But it could.
It could. Just the 900 attack one, you just want to get rid of a big dude for 1 white.
It's definitely a sideboardable card in limited for sure, but constructed, it's going to be probably pretty used.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next up is Ouroboros, the Reincarnating Light Serpent. 5 white for 2020.
Okay.
He's a 12 protective deity. He enters, target player's life total becomes 20. All right, neat. And then a white and a red, put this card from your hand into your stranger deck. Choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it into your hand. So it sounds kind of weird. Currently, as the ruling states, no other cards can go in your stranger deck except strangers. So this kind of puts itself... It says put it from your hand into the stranger deck, but from what I understand, you just put that on top of your deck instead. Because it can't go in the stranger deck.
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that ruling, but it's not for me to say that because I'm not a judge.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, it seems like it would just go in there and then you get a different stranger the next time.
Because he just basically swapping out himself out.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, but it's not up to me to decide that.
Yeah.
But anyways, this dude is... I really like this dude a lot. Sure, he costs a whole lot, so he's really kind of dangerous because you have 5 white mana.
Yeah.
But to be able to be pay a white and a red, put this dude from your hand to get a dude, he gives you access to the strangers really quickly, which is really nice.
Especially if you're just end of their turn, do this, and then done.
Yeah. I think this dude's going to be used and constructed a little bit, not in high capacity.
Yeah, maybe 2 in a deck.
But I definitely see this dude playable.
And the fact that, I guess, with the new dual stones or whatever, you might be able to get 5 white pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Alright, next up, Parry. 1 white, quick cast. It's a sword art. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by target chant, spell, or ability until end of turn. Draw a card. So sideboard, I would think, mostly.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't run this, but I also hate cards like this.
Yeah.
It's just my own personal, I just don't care for them.
I'm all to say, don't touch me or my stuff. That's what I like to say.
Yeah. And I'm like, whatever, cool.
Yeah.
But it's good. It is definitely a sideboard card in Constructed. I wouldn't use it at all in Limited.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I don't know what horseman she's fighting, but...
Yeah. Oh, it is a horseman.
Yeah, it is a horse.
Wow.
Where did that guy come from?
Next up is Pride of Knights. 1 white, quick cast. Target J resonator you control gains +2/+2 until end of turn. You gain 200 life.
The art is way cooler than the card, for sure.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's nothing like crazy in my opinion. It's just a good filler card.
Yeah.
If you need the protection that helps and you gain some life, it's cool, but it's not really anything. Yeah. I would say filler card in Limited at best. I wouldn't say use it in Constructed because it just doesn't feel worth it.
It doesn't do anything, yeah. It's 1 mana. We already talked a better 1 mana card. Let's see if this one is 2. Protect Barrier, 1 white for quick cast. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target resonator this turn. I would rather use this one than the other one.
And I wouldn't use it either.
Yeah, so there you go.
I mean, that's where we're at.
But even then, I wouldn't put it in Constructed. Just Limited, for sure.
Yeah, these are both definitely... This one's definitely a Limited card. And even then, it's still kind of bad in Limited because I'd still rather just play a dude.
Yeah.
Next up is Ramilla, the Librarian of Magna. It is an awesome cat that does not care about you.
It is a wizard cat, in fact.
Yeah. It is 1 white for a 2/5 wizard cat. When you play a mage art, draw a card. Solid.
Okay.
Tap, look at the top card of your deck. You may remove it from the game. Ooh.
That's good.
This card already wins in terms of everything because of the flavor. Lyneth, thanks for supporting Meow. I love it. This card is terrible in terms of flavor, but I love it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know what mage arts do. We'll get to those. But at the moment, it seems really strong because you're like, I play a mage art. So you essentially play a card, draw a card.
Yeah.
Solid.
And in response, I tap her to see if I want to draw that card.
Yeah. She seems really strong, but I don't know because we don't know what a mage art is yet.
Exactly.
But as a 1-drop, I like it.
It's cute.
It's definitely a build around card if you're playing that kind of stuff.
Yep. Alright, next one is Seal of Lyneth. 1 white addition. Enter. Remove target non-J ruler, non-magic stone entity your opponent controls from the game. So, a resonator. Okay. When this card leaves the field, put a card from a removed area that was removed by this card into the field under this minute. So, this ability is always strong in TCGs, and this is for 1 will.
Yeah.
Just 1 will to do this, to get rid of a dude out of your way? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
This card seems really, really good and constructed.
Yeah. 4 of immediately.
Because it's just 1 mana get rid of a dude. Like, sure, they have a way to get that dude back, but if they don't draw that dude's gone for 1 mana.
Yeah. But think about it. Game 1, they're not going to have addition hate, usually.
Yeah.
Game 2, they're going to have to draw that addition hate.
Yeah.
Just for this 1 card. So they're wasting a slot for 1 card for 1. And that's not good for the opponent.
Yeah. This card is definitely buildable in Constructed.
Yeah.
It's all around going to be amazing in Limited and Constructed.
Yeah.
Because it just gets a dude out of the way for 1. In Limited, this card is even better because addition hate is very rare.
Agreed. So, yeah.
Next up, Spirit of Goddess. 1 white for a 4/4 fairy with flying. Enter, look at the top card of your deck. If it is a goddess, reveal it and put it in your hand. Otherwise, put it on the top or bottom of your deck.
Okay.
And then remove this card from the game, produce a red, spin this only will to play goddesses.
I guess we'll see what goddesses do. But besides that, it's a big old F. Just don't play it. Just don't do it.
I mean, it's okay. I don't really see it being like super strong.
Yeah.
It saves itself because it allows you to put the card back on top. So if you actually want that card, you get to keep it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not all that great.
Yeah. So it doesn't lose value if you just whiff immediately.
Yeah. Definitely usable and limited. But it depends on more of your pool than anything.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
And if you're going full aggro, I guess a 1-drop 4/4 flyer is not too bad either.
Yeah.
Next one, Spirit of Memory. 1 white, 4/4 flying. Remove this card from the game. Search your deck for a card named Spirit of Memory and put it in your hand. This card gains +1/+1 for each card named Spirit of Memory in your removed area.
Awesome.
Okay. So this is full on aggro. Because you can just plop this down, keep swinging. They try to kill it. Alright, well, remove it. Go get another one. Plop it down. Now it's a 5/5 flying. And just keep doing that.
Yeah, this card's definitely pretty awesome. I like the flavor of it, how it works, because
Yeah.
that's a really cool mechanic. Because sure, it's little, but it's going to be hard to get rid of.
Yep.
Because you got to go through all 4 of them.
Exactly.
And then at that point, the last one's a 7/7. Thanks.
For 1 flying.
I'll take a 1-mana 7/7 flyer all day long.
Agreed.
That is it for white, and we're going to jump into the red. Alright, we're going to start off with red with Barbados, the Crimson Duke. He is a stranger. He has 1 red for a 7/7 demon. With swiftness, enter, rest all other resonators, all other J resonators. So this dude's really, really strong as a stranger. He's not like the craziest, but if you're playing this dude as a stranger, you want to make sure that you use your stranger ability kind of last in attacking order.
Yeah.
Because if you by chance judgment your ruler and hit this dude, then you just tapped all your other dudes, which kind of sucks. Because he still does tap down your dudes.
Yeah. It says rest all.
Yeah.
All there.
So make sure you're like, I want to swing my other dudes first and then get this guy. But he does some neat stuff. I don't know if he's gonna be like, he feels like he can change the game pretty easily.
Yeah.
But he doesn't feel like he's gonna break it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's very well balanced in that well put thing. So maybe just 1 in your stranger deck.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Next one is Berserk Dragon, stranger as well. 3 red for a 2,400. Yes,
Alright.
flying. Yeah, alright. Awakening. Red and a colorless. Enter. This card gains swiftness until end of turn. At the end of turn, a controller banishes it. So for 5, you can swing in, hopefully kill them and banish it. But I'd rather just have a 2,400 on there.
But remember, Awakening has to be played when you cast him.
Yes.
So you can't be like Judgment, play this dude,
Put 'em
Awaken.
on the
No.
field. Yeah.
No. It has to be cast with the 3 other red men. So he would be 5 mana to just gain swiftness and be like, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. It's a cool idea. I would, like Cardwell said, I'd rather have just the 24.
Yeah.
Because why not?
I mean, just that's a like surprise. Like you swing all out, weary all your opponent down, and like then on your next turn you're just like get in there.
Yeah, I definitely run like a 1 of him. He's not like crazy, but
Yeah.
he's really cool. Next up, Burn to Cinders. 2 red for a quick cast. Chant. This card deals 700 damage to target J Resonator. If a J ruler, it loses Imperishable. If it's a Resonator, it will be put into a graveyard from the field this turn, removed from the game instead. This is a great reprint. It was amazing back in the day. I don't see it really not being amazing now.
Yeah.
Because it does so much. Like, it gets rid of Imperishable, which is really strong.
Yeah.
And it kills a dude and makes them not come back. You don't get that dude anymore because I don't want to deal with it.
So that gets rid of, well, if you're able to kill Perfect Loki with it, then good. If you're able to.
Yeah. It is definitely a good card to have now.
Yeah, agreed.
So it's definitely going to be in constructed sideboards for sure. And it's good and limited just because it's a kill spell.
Yeah, it's just 700 damage to the ball, or to the dude. Serto, the Blazing Volcano, 1 red and 1. Addition, players can't gain life. Awesome. Whenever Resonator is put in the graveyard from the field, this card deals 100 damage to each player. So this is a pure aggro card, and to be able to, it's a sideboard for sure. Like constructed sideboard against why you're just like, you don't gain any life. We're about to have fun times.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're going to see who dies first when all of our dudes die.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
But yeah, like you said, constructed aggro, because you're just like, hey, I'm going to get there.
Yeah. Limited, yeah. Only if you build around it, but don't.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's good and limited, really.
No.
Next up is Drake, the Red Dragon. It is 1 red and 4 for a 12/12 flyer. You pay 1 less to play this card for each Resonator you controlled, put into a graveyard from the field this turn. So this dude's significantly less good than Gwyber.
Yeah.
But he could be okay. You just have to have a lot of dudes die in 1 turn, which is... It feels a lot less.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You controlled, so it's not their opponents either, so you can't just like... swinging 2 dudes into their 2 dudes and then play this guy for 1 red or whatever. But
limited, this dude is a bomb, regardless, because you're gonna have dudes die, and even if he costs 1 less, he's still a good bomb.
Yeah, he's a 12/12 flyer.
Yeah.
That's hard to deal with.
Yeah, limited, this dude's super good. Constructed, I don't see him played nearly like at all.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No thanks. All right, familiar of the Primo Generator. 1 red, 4/1. I don't know what's going on in the art though. It's a demon. So 1 red, banish this card, target resonator gains plus 400 until end of turn. It's not good.
Yeah, I don't really like this card. I don't think it's playable in any real format.
Nope.
I would see using it in limited as like a super filler.
Yeah, if you're like, I really just need 1 more card for no reason because I couldn't pull anything else, this guy.
Yeah, but otherwise it doesn't feel good.
Don't do it.
Next up is the Firefox. His 1 red for a 4/4 beast. Enter. This card may deal 400 damage to you. If it does, it gains plus 100 in swiftness until the end of turn.
I mean, would you trade 400 for 500 damage?
I mean, if I had to.
Yeah.
If I needed to kill something and get the dude off my board, then I probably would.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This card seems kind of... It's like a catch-22. It seems okay, but it's not like...
And it's a rare, so I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, I don't really know why it's a rare.
So maybe that's the mistake when they remove uncommons or commons from the thing. I don't know. I would not play this, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's playable. I don't see it in like a whole bunch of playable, but it's okay.
I think if it gained plus 400, so it's at 804 for that, I would do it in a heartbeat, because turn 1 you can be like, bam, swing, done.
But I mean, it's only 1 less than a Majin Dark Elf, really. But you're taking more damage than you would for Majin, so I don't know. It's okay. Not the best.
Alright. Next, Gareth, the Dauntless Knight. 2 red and 1 8/8 precision. He is the Knight of the Round Table. If this card would be dealt 700 or less damage, prevent it. That's really good. So chump blockers, it doesn't matter. Or like multiple attackers into it, doesn't matter. And this can kill a lot of things.
Yeah, limited, this card is a bomb.
Yeah.
Because limited, you mostly survive off of little dudes. So you're like, I don't care, I'm going to kill all your little dudes.
Yep.
And he's got precision, so you're like, I'm going to kill that dude, because I can.
Yeah, because I want to. All your other little dudes can't kill this guy, so thanks.
Constructed, he's okay. I don't think he's going to be used a whole lot in Constructed, because he costs 3. But he's usable.
And they can't do little dude and then demon fire, or little dude and another burn on him, because it prevents that damage. Like, so there's no damage on him. Yeah, that guy's really good. Whoa.
Next up is the Heroic Spirit of Elsevaria. 1 red and 1 for a 6/6 Heroic Spirit. Remove this card in your hand from the game. This card deals 200 damage to target Resonator, because you're taking that Resonator on an acid trip.
Yeah, like, did the guy just go through filters and then, like, he turns around to his boss, like, yeah, I'll do that, and then hits send. Like, he doesn't even realize he changed the art.
Yeah, this is pretty wild art. I really do like this card, though, because if you have multiples, you can just be like, cool, that dude dies. I mean, if you really need to, but...
If you need to.
I don't know. It's okay. It's not the best. It's more Heroic Spirit.
Oh, yeah, he's a Heroic
support,
Spirit.
but it's not, like, the best.
And, like, I keep bringing it up, but Demon Fire, just, like, remove this guy, Demon Fire. Kill that dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Alright, Invasion of the Allosaurus. 1 red and 1. It's a mage art. Here's our first one here. Quick cast. Remove the top 3 cards of your deck from the game. This card deals 100 damage multiplied by the combined total cost of the cards removed this way to target J Resonator. Remnant. Remnant means you can do it again, right?
From the graveyard.
From the graveyard.
I kind of like this card.
I kind of do.
It's a very dangerous card because you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
But with the cat, it kind of helps because you can set your deck up.
Yeah. If it didn't remove, if it just put him in the graveyard, I would use this in like the graveyard recursion deck in a heartbeat.
Well, yeah, but that's what Allosaurus was all about, was removing his deck.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see how this card plays out. At the moment, it seems kind of lackluster, but it seems okay. Like, I think I'll like it, but I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Currently, I don't know where to put it, honestly.
Yeah, question mark. Build around.
I think it's good in limited, because it can kill a lot of things, but it's still kind of...
Getting rid of your deck? Weird. I don't know. We'll see.
Next up, Keeper of the Future Scold. 1 red and 1 for a 5/5 goddess.
Hey,
There's a goddess. Enter. Remove the top 2 cards of your deck from the game. This card deals 100 damage multiplied by the total cost to target J Resonator. This card gains +3/+3 in swiftness as long as there are 10 or more cards in your removed area.
I don't know.
This one's okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's like super great.
Yeah.
But if you have the removed cards, it's really, really strong. But otherwise, I don't know. Oh, if it's like...
If you're like sacrificing to get up to 10 or more cards in your removed area, then is it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah. It could be a very good build-around card, but you just have to build into it really hard.
Yeah. Super hard. Alright, like this one. Keeper of the Pass. Earther. 1 red and 2, 8/8. Enter. You may remove up the 2 cards. This deals 200 damage multiplied combined total cost to J Resonator. This card gains +300/+300 in precision as long as there's 10 or more. So, like I said, it's a build-around deck to be able to do this.
See, no, I used to think this card was bad until a local person put me in my place on this card. Wrecked my life with this card because it removes from your graveyard. So it doesn't matter. You've already used that card. And you get to see the cost. So you're like, I'm going to remove this 3-drop and this 4-drop. That dude can take 7 or 14 or whatever.
So this one doesn't actually work with the other ones. This is actually a different style.
Yeah, this removes from your graveyard. And that's what makes this card so strong. Because you get to see what's in your graveyard to be like, I'm going to kill that dude. And if you get the extra added bonus of +3/+3 precision, great. But mostly it's just a 3-drop, kill that dude.
Yeah, that's good. That is good, actually.
Yeah, so she is definitely a good build-around card in Constructed. I used to think this card was terrible until I got put in my place, and it's not.
Yeah.
Like, this card's really strong. Next up, Keeper of the Present Verdandi. 1 red for a 1/1 goddess. Enter, you may remove a card in your hand from the game. If you do, draw a card. Neat.
Not too bad.
This card gets +9/+9 in first strike as long as there are 10 or more cards in the removed area. So if you have 10 or more, they all get better.
Yeah.
And I like this one a little bit because it kind of replaces a card, but it's not like the best thing in the world.
Exactly.
If you're building around all of them, then yes, this card's really strong. But if you're not, then I don't feel like it's all that great.
Definitely if you you mulligan and you mulligan 4 cards out of the way and you still draw those cards, this one can at least get rid of one of them and draw you another one.
Yeah.
Next one, Memory of Disappearance. 1 red, put target card from your removed area into your hand. This helps you help out with that random style.
Oh, dude, this card has a very, very good memory in my life because I love it.
Yeah.
It works so well with all the silly remove cards, like the 3-drop girl that removes from your graveyard. You're like, cool, I want that card back. Now I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah.
I like this card because it's like a tutor. So once you know what those cards are gone, you're like, I'm gonna get what I need.
That is true.
Yes, it has to hit from your removed area, but if you get things removed a certain way, then it helps.
So if you build around, then 4 of for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely this card is built around. Otherwise, limited, this card is awful.
Yeah, don't.
Terrible in limited. But build around and constructed, it's pretty strong. Next up, Regalia Break. 1 red, quick cast. Destroy target Regalia, draw a card. And it is a sword art, so it can help a lot. Just get rid of the other stuff that you need. Like their silly Excalibur, you're like, nah, get out of here, fam.
Yeah.
So it'll help. It's
sideboard.
Sideboard, really.
Just sideboard.
Because if they're playing Divinity Rulers, then this card's useless.
Yeah.
Just
useless. I guess you get to draw a card for one. Why would you do that?
Cool.
Rook Egg. 1 red, 0/2. This card cannot attack, but when this card is put in the graveyard from the field, search your deck for a 5 Resonator, reveal and put in your hand, and shuffle your deck. I don't know.
This card's good because Guinevere exists.
Oh,
Yay! So you're like, cool, sacrifice this, go get a fire dude, draw 2 cards, discard a card. Great.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. That's why this card by itself is terrible.
Yeah.
But with other cards, this card is really, really strong. Because there's a lot of cards that say banish a Resonator or do silly things when dudes die.
Yeah.
And this is one of those cards.
And you can just block 2. Just a simple little block.
Yeah. But if you're playing that, then this is worth it. I don't know otherwise. It's a good tutor card because it's a creature and a tutor.
Yeah.
But it's just a little weird. Limited, it's okay. I think it's better in constructed.
If you had a red bomb, for sure, then yeah, place it in there.
Next up is the Sanguine Arena. Card art is pretty metal.
Yeah.
1 red for an addition. Tap. This card deals 200 damage to each resonator. Play this ability only if you control a resonator.
Oh, that's cute.
That's neat.
Yeah.
If you have multiples of them, you're just like, cool, let's do some damage.
Let's just board wipe every turn. Let's do this.
But otherwise, I don't feel like this card's worth it.
No, not at all.
Like, limited, it's okay. Standard, constructed, it feels terrible.
Very terrible, unless you're going against tokens, which rarely happens, so. Next one, Thunder. 1 red, quick cast. This card does 500 damage to target player or J Resonator. Really good.
Yeah, this card is awesome.
It's super good.
I'll take a lightning bolt that just does more.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure that's what they're getting at here.
Yeah. But yeah, like, this can end the game because it hits a player.
Yeah. For 1/4 their life.
And it can kill most things. And what it doesn't kill, Demon Fire does. So you're like, cool. That dude takes 5 Demon Fire.
Yep.
It's just silly.
That's good.
Definitely a constructed card. Definitely limited.
Super good, yeah.
Next up, Torching the Timeline. 1 red quick cast. This card deals 100 damage to target resonator for each card in your removed area. I do believe this is a reprint. And if you're playing all the removed cards, this card is pretty good for removal. If you're not, this card is terrible.
Right.
Like, that's just, you have to play this in constructed with those other cards. Otherwise, don't play this card.
Don't do it. And I don't know why it's not a mage art. At least.
Yeah.
Come on. Get with it. Alright, this guy. The Whelp Drake. 1 red and 1, 4/4. Flying. He doesn't even have wings, whatever. When this card is put in the graveyard from the field, it deals 400 damage to target resonator. It's okay.
It's alright.
That's okay.
Limited, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Constructed, I don't feel like it's worth it. Because there's better stuff for 2 mana that I'd rather play, like a Lancelot.
Yeah, exactly. So limited, it can kill an 8/8. That's about it.
But that is it for red. And now we'll move into the blue. Next up is the blue. And we start with Alice's Little Scout. She has 1 blue for a 2/2 soldier. Whenever this card is put into a graveyard from the field, draw a card. So it's a cool filler card. It's good and limited. It's a good filler, but otherwise it's just not really a good card.
Yeah, no reason to use it at all. Bewildering Charm. 1 blue quick cast. It's a mage art, actually. Choose 1, return target resonator to its owner's hand, or draw a card. That can be useful. I mean, to be able to bounce a dude is really good.
This with the cat allows you to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
So the mage art's good there for sure.
Yeah, definitely a build around. Otherwise, I don't know if it's...
Build around, limited, okay.
Yeah. Next up, Rahab, the Emperor Dragon of Riptide. He's a stranger. He's 3 blue for a 10/10 dragon. And flying, enter, draw 2 cards.
This one's kind of the weakest of all the strangers, to be honest. Seems like. I mean, you draw 2 cards, which is good, and 10/10 flyer.
It is a 10/10 flyer.
It is a 10/10 flyer. It draws you 2
cards. I'll give it that. It's pretty good. It's not like the craziest stranger, but it's good for being a stranger. I'd have like 1 of them, I bet.
Yeah. Next one, Vala, the Bewildering Mage. It's a 2 blue, a 6/6. Here's a 5 heroes resonator. This card may not be banished as a cost to play a spell or ability. Enter, switch the control of this card and target resonator your opponent controls. So basically, you just steal a dude.
Yeah.
For 2. There's no stipulations to it. And they can't sack it.
That's pretty wild.
So, yeah, that's super powerful.
I think this card's really strong. Yeah. Because it steals what you want.
Yeah.
Switch the control of this card and target resonator your opponent controls. So you're like, cool, that dude that's really big, I need it.
Yeah, it's mine.
You can have the 6/6 that you can't get rid of easily.
Like, I don't even care. And then you can bounce it, and you still get to have your dude, and then you can play this lady again.
She's pretty silly.
Yeah, that's pretty strong right there.
That is it for blue. We're going to run into green real quick.
Yep. Okay.
That is it for green, and we're going to go into black.
Yep, no green printed at all in this set.
First up is Estima, the Fallen Angel of Desolation. He is a stranger, or she is a stranger. Yeah. 3 black for a 10/10 flying drain. Solid.
Thanks.
And at the beginning of each player's turn, that player banishes a non-Fallen Angel resonator. Okay.
God, okay. Thank you.
3 mana, I'll sacrifice a dude every turn. Or each player sacrifices a turn. Yep. Sacrifices a dude each turn. Great.
My waifu got promoted. She is now a deity now, so good for her. I'm really proud of her. And she's extremely powerful, so
yeah.
Thanks. But she treats me like a stranger, too. I don't understand. I don't like it. Next one, Dark Alice's Shadow Warrior. He's a little creepier. 1 darkness, 3/3. Banish this card, target resonator gains -2/-2 until end turn. It's a little bit better, but I still would not care to play this guy.
Yeah, not really that good. Next up, Dark Indication. It is 1 black chant. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a chant or an addition. They discard that card. So again, all the discard spells, they don't target. Because why not? It's your opponent reveals their hand, then you choose one.
Yep, sadly.
But this card can only hit a chant or addition, so it's not as terrible. But you'd rather hit a resonator usually, but this does allow for a little easier.
Like this is limited, this is sideboard, I guess.
Yeah, this is mostly going to be like a sideboard card. I'm super stoked because it's got my boy Gil on it, but other than that, it's not really like all that crazy of a good card.
Yeah, no. Next one, and that's it. We'll get into the multicolored spells for now. Alright, this one, Aliceris, the Invader of the God's City. It's red, white, and 7, so 9 altogether for 10/10. But you may pay 1 less to play this card for each card in your removed area, so it works out for those. Enter. Put a card from your removed area into your hand. 0. Reveal this card from your hand, put it on top of the deck or into your graveyard, or remove it from the game. Okay. Trying to decipher how good this could be.
It depends on what they're like. I don't know. This card could be okay.
Yeah.
The 0 reveal from your hand is kind of cool just because it can save itself from discard. Awkwardly enough.
Yeah.
But depends on what else there is that helps you. This dude helps you get removed cards really quickly. He can go into your graveyard and you can reanimate him somehow. I don't know.
But if anything, he is literally just a 10/10. That's it. There's no other crazy keywords or game-changing abilities besides getting a card from your removed area. But we already have a 1-drop that does that anyway, so
yeah.
I don't like this guy.
I don't know if he's super worth it, but he's pretty cool.
I think it's a trap, for sure.
Anyways, next up.
Anyways, we'll get on.
Amaterasu, the Oracle of Sacred Text. She is a stranger. She is a white-red stranger, and she's an 8/8. Other light or fire resonators you control gain +2/+2. You may pay 1 less to play light or fire resonators.
That one's good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I'll take a Lord for white and red.
Yeah.
Thanks. And they all get smaller or easier to play.
Easier to cast, yeah.
Yeah, she is really strong.
Yeah,
she does a lot for a stranger, so definitely have this. If you somehow manage to get both of them from your stranger deck, then awesome.
Yeah, and that's a big old team right there.
But yeah, she is definitely a good stranger to have.
All right, next one is Athenia, the Garden of Blaze. 2 white and red, 8/8. Flying Drain. She is also a goddess and a deity. Whenever you gain life, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this card. Pay 1 white, gain 200 life. Pay red, this card does 100 damage for each 1/1 counter on this card to target J Resonator. Jesus.
Yeah, she is probably one of the better cards of the set.
Yeah. And that's not a stranger.
Yeah, she's so almost as good as the old Athenia.
Yeah.
She's like a viable reprint of it. She does a little bit more. She's got Flying and Drain, which is pretty cool, but she doesn't get counters as easily as the other one.
But still,
this does so much because it's pay 1, gain 2 life. Even if it's just a little bit, you're end of turn, gain some life because I can. And then each time you gain life separately, you get counters on her.
So by turn 4, you play her turn 3. Turn 4, you could potentially, whatever the stone you got, you gain 400 life, and you put 400 counters on this card, and then you pay a red to kill a dude.
Yeah.
Or then you swing, then you get more counters, and then you pay a red to kill a dude.
Yeah.
And then you pay another red to kill a dude. No. This card's not... Yeah. This card's ridiculous.
Yeah, this card is definitely one of the best cards in the set. Definitely going to be in constructed.
Yeah.
And is a bomb in limited.
Limited. Keep this alive because you win.
You pretty sure win when this card's in limited.
You don't even have to swing. You just sit back, gain life, kill dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it whose turn is it?
It's yours.
It's such a good card. Okay, Azazel, the Burning Charger. It's a stranger. It's a black and a red, 7/7. Resonators you control gain swiftness. Thank you. Jesus. Okay, whenever a resonator you control is put in the graveyard from the turn, this card deals 200 damage to target player or resonator. Pay red, target J resonator must attack or block this turn if able. So this just goes really well with Mal'Ganis or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I like this card a lot.
Yeah, Melgus.
And a lot of people don't realize how strong the red pay ability is, but to force them into an attack that's bad for them is awesome. You're like, oh, you're going to swing, and my Athenia is going to eat you. And I'm going to gain some life and put some counters, because, hey, why not?
Exactly. All their little dudes that you want to chomp luck with, and you're like, no, that dude has to swing this turn. Thanks. Now I kill it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or that dude has to block, because I don't need you to have that. Yeah, if you get into Azazel, she's going to be really strong and helping everything.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Card is definitely 2 of Strangers. Next up, Blazer. He's a 4-mana big dragon, 2 black and 2 red, for a 10/10 flyer. Enter, target J resonator your opponent controls loses all abilities until the end of turn, then destroy it. If a J ruler was destroyed this way, the ruler of your opponent controls loses all abilities until the end of game.
All right, then.
Neat. Oh, until the end of game.
Yeah, until end of game.
Neat. So if you kill a J ruler, their front side doesn't do anything.
Yeah, at all. So yeah, even Divinity.
Well, that's a good question, but I don't.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll see if it kills.
I don't know
Divinity
if it wipes
off.
Divinity, but it wipes all these rulers' front sides and stuff, so it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and it only costs 4.
Yeah.
To do that, to kill a dude.
Yeah.
That's super good.
Yeah, this dude's really strong.
Yeah.
Definitely playable in limited. Gonna be a bomb in limited actually because it kills a dude.
Yeah.
It's super good and constructed because it kills a dude.
Yeah.
And you get a 10/10 body.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Caduceus. It's the red-white regalia. It has a mythic, so you can only have 1 on the field at one time. Your J ruler gains drain. Okay.
Solid.
Tap, produce 2 wheels of any combination of red and white. And you only play it on strangers, mage arts, or activated abilities of 12 protective deities. Now, I do believe we were having a talk that it actually quite far away, right?
Yeah.
So basically, it doesn't do it because the name of the race isn't applied until the creature is actually on the field. So the one where you pay 3 and discard to bring a creature back from 3 or less to the field, you can't use it on that.
Yeah, but it does work for Athenia real hard.
Yeah. Athenia, pretty good.
Yeah. This card's really good for like any kind of dudes like that.
Yeah.
I like that it gives you dudes drain, really. That seems really strong.
Yeah, your J ruler, yeah.
Your J ruler, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how well the ruler does with this. It's going to be wild to see what happens because it can do a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, Crossing Point. 1 red and 1, or a red and a white for quick cast mage art. Look at the top 7 of your deck. You may reveal any number of goddess resonators among them and put them into your hand. Remove the rest from the game.
Now, that is a great build-around card for sure.
Yeah, because so far red has a lot of really good resonators, and at least 2 of them that are goddesses are really, really strong. Like Uther, that kills from the graveyard, and Athenia.
Yeah.
So if you're like cool to dig for some cards and not get some cards.
Yeah, you can have up to 5 cards extra in your hand if you're down and out.
You can have up to 7.
Yeah, up to 7. If you get that lucky, for sure.
Yeah, but reveal any number of goddess. So you get all of them that you reveal.
Yeah.
So that's kind of disgusting.
Very.
Yeah, definitely build around this card.
Yeah. Next one, Dark Fire. Art's pretty cool. It's even the quick cast symbol is a little hectic. 2 red and black. It's a sword art. As an additional cost to play this card, you may pay any amount of life. Alright, I like it. This card deals that much damage to target J/Resonator. If you control Leviathan, this card may deal that much damage to a second target J/Resonator. If this card was awakened, choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it in the field. So if you pay 7 for it and the awakening cost is 2 red, 2 black, which is insane, then you can do a lot of stuff.
Jesus.
I don't.
4 red and 3 black.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you get to have a whole bunch, like you get an extra dude. But I don't feel like that's really worth it.
No.
But But 3 mana to just be like, shoot that dude, seems really good.
Yeah. Especially with Lucifer. You're just like, oh, I'll pay 20 life, kill that dude for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna gain all the life back.
Yep. Thanks.
Seems good. Oh, look at this guy. The Darkest Fire Small Dragon.
Yep.
He is a red and a black for a 6/6 dragon with flying. When this card is put into a graveyard from the field, destroy target damaged resonator. Alright.
Okay.
Whenever a card named Shakti, the Red-Eyed Sword Master, enters the field under your control, you may pay 400 life. If you do, put this card from your graveyard into your hand. So this card could be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Just because it can kill a lot of dudes over and over. But it's just... I don't know.
It's okay.
It's not the best, but it's not terrible either, really.
Right?
Because it is a body that kills a dude. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Body kills a dude, and the fact that it can be recurring could be really powerful too.
Yeah.
Alright, next one is Tomato? Is the H? Oh, Hitomato. Orochi. The pet of Lilith. It's a red and a white, 2/2. It's a cute little dragon. It's also a protective deity. It has barrier, just in general, straight up, is nice. White and a red, put 2 1/1 counters on this card. If you control a Regalia, put 4 1/1 counters on this card. So that means the Regalia that taps for this ability gives it +4. So it's a 6/6. This card gains precision as long as there are 8 or more +1/+1 counters on it. This card gains Eternal and Pierce as long as there are 20 or more 1/1 counters on this card.
This card's disgusting.
Yeah, this card's insanely good.
Yeah. I'm a 2-drop that you can't target.
You can't target at all, and I'm just going to be building up every turn. End of turn. He's big.
Yeah, because it's open-ended.
Yep.
And there's no limiting factor on it.
Yeah.
Sure, it's either 2 or 4 counters. Oh no.
Okay.
But it's a red and a white. Put counters on this dude. And if you have a certain amount, you get certain things.
Yeah.
And God help you have 20 or more, because then the dude can't die.
Yeah.
And has trample.
And you just
Pierce. So be like, I'm going to kill you now. Thanks.
And the fact that only if you control a Regalia, not if you use a Regalia on it.
Yeah.
So if you have Regalia and then you have mana in your will, you're just like, tap it. I win.
Yeah, and it is a 12 protected deities, so your Regalia can add to this card.
Yep, exactly.
That's disgusting.
That's gross.
The Regalia can do it just by itself, because it can add any color.
Yeah,
so you
just add
red
4.
and a white. Cool, great.
4. Done.
Wow.
Yeah, that card's insane. That is not a super rare. That's just a normal rare. So good luck with that.
Yeah, this card is definitely going to be built around, and it is definitely a bomb and limited.
Yeah.
Both of them, play it.
Yeah.
Next up, Holy Nova. 2 white, 2 blue, sword art, destroy all resonators. If this card is awakened, choose a stranger, random, put it into the field. So you do that after you destroy all the resonators, but awakening is 2 white and 2 blue. So 8 and 8 mana.
Yep.
All of the colors.
All the colors. I guess with the Regalia, you can make it simpler, it costs 6, but still, I don't know.
I don't know. It seems a little much. I like the destroy all resonators.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Just base that, I would play it for sure.
But awakening seems a little rough. It seems like it's just extra.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool if you get it, but I don't really feel like you need to.
It's a win more card.
Yeah. But it is definitely a very good card to play.
Yeah. Both limited and constructed, for sure. Ishtar, the great goddess of kindness. It's a stranger. 2 white, 2 blue, 10/10. Enter. Put a non-stranger resonator from your graveyard into the field.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Cool. I'll
Thank
put
you.
a dude back into play.
Yep. Just enter. That sounds good to me.
Wow.
It's solid. It's super solid. The color combination is a little weird. Compared to the other strangers, it's a little weaker on the casting cost, but still very powerful.
Yeah. Definitely a good stranger to have.
Yeah.
Next up, Lemurak, the Third Knight. She is a blue and a white for 6/6 Knight of the Round Table. This card gets +2/+2 in Drain as long as you control a Regalia.
Yep.
And Regalia you control gain barrier. So she's pretty cool. She protects your Regalia, and she can help do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
It's not too bad.
An 8/8 Drain.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Especially if you turn 2 this, turn 3, you just go get it with that spell, Regalia, and put it into play. And then there you go.
Yeah, and then she's swinging for 8 on turn 3.
Yep.
That's pretty strong. Definitely playable and limited.
Yep.
It's constructed way better, but it is really good.
Alright, Lars, Knight of the Sacred Spirit. It's a 2 white and blue. 8/8. He's part of the 5 heroes, so that's one of them. Drain, first strike. Super good. Prevent the first damage that would be dealt to 5 heroes you control each turn. Jeez.
Yeah, alright.
You may pay the attribute cost of 5 heroes cards with Light Will.
Seems good.
Not too bad. That's pretty good. So, yeah.
Oh, this card's actually disgusting with that other card we talked about that says pay 0, make all your dudes a race that you choose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you're just like, oh, my dudes are 5 heroes. No.
No, you can't swing into them. Thank you.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah. There you go. That's how you do it. You make heroes 5 heroes.
Definitely constructed.
Yeah.
Next up, Light of Raise and Revive. This card art is awesome.
Yeah.
Red and white, quick cast, mage art. Choose one. Remove target non-J ruler, non-magic stone entity if you can do a total cost 3 or less from the game.
Okay.
Or put a resonator with total cost 3 or less from your removed area into the field.
Like it.
Search your deck for Light Regalia, reveal it, and put it in your hand.
I like it.
This card feels like the best of all of them so far. Because it can kill a dude or bring a dude back or search for a Regalia.
Yeah, or get your Regalia.
I don't see a thing wrong with this card at all.
No?
I really don't. It's very balanced because you choose only one.
Yep.
I mean, the other ones you get to choose maybe 2, I think. But, oh no, yeah, they just choose one. But this one's still really strong.
And it's quick cast, so you can do it at the end of their turn.
Yeah.
If need be.
Definitely use it if you're playing red-white.
Yeah.
Because it's that good.
4 of them.
Yup.
Jump in there. Alright, next one. Opening the Red Eyes. Black and red quick cast. It's a sword art. Target J Resonator gains plus 700, plus 700, plus 700. Precision and first strike till end of turn. If it's Shikati, the Red Eyes Sword Master, puts 7 1/1 counters on it and gains precision, first strike, and eternal until end of turn instead. Nice.
Oh, instead. Okay.
Instead. Yeah.
I was like, you better just pay 2 and give that dude plus 14? Bet.
Yeah.
But no, it's instead. You get counters.
So not too bad. It's a slight build around, but still +7/+7 is not too bad.
Yeah.
It's basically a 2-mana kill card. Because then you kill their dude with it.
Yeah. That's pretty much where it's at.
Yeah.
Next up, Phoenix, the Inextinct Fire, a red and a white for a 400/1000. 12 protective deities, beast. Flying, your J ruler gains imperishable. Neat.
Right.
2 white and 2 red, put this card from your graveyard or removed area into the field.
That's the cute part right there.
Yeah. This bird never dies.
Nope. Never.
That's pretty good. It is a phoenix, so it's got the same similar idea that it never really dies or has a way to come back.
And the fact that its booty is a 1000 for 2 mana.
Yeah, I like that it's able to recur itself for relatively cheap.
Yeah.
But it's not like super broken. It's only a 4/10. So I mean it's not gonna kill you easily.
Yeah.
It can. It's just gonna take a minute.
But yeah, the fact that they try to kill your J ruler, you pay 4, bring this real quick, and then you get to do all your stuff again.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's at any time.
Yeah, anytime.
This card's definitely worth it to play and construct it.
Play them all. Alright, here's the Shikati, the Red Eyes Swords Master. Has a cute little dragon on top. Red and a black, 6/6. For effects of Regalia control, treat this card as it's a J ruler. Okay, because it's a 5 heroes. Whenever you play a sword art, copy it. You may choose new targets for that copy.
Yeah, neat.
Alright then. So pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take another J ruler. Thanks.
Yeah.
Get to do all kinds of silly stuff.
Yeah. Especially with all those sword arts that cost 3, that does all the options that you ever want.
Yeah. That's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, she's super good.
Yeah, she's definitely worth playing if you're playing black-red.
Hold on. That is a sword art.
Yeah.
So the opening eyes, you get to actually put 14 counters on her. Because you copy it.
Oh, yeah. When you play a sword art, yeah. If she's in play, yeah, you're just like, barg.
And that other one is a sword art. So therefore...
Neat.
She's insane.
Yeah, she's really good. Limited, she's not as strong, I don't think, because you have to have a lot of cool sword arts.
Yeah,
but constructed, she's going to be really, really strong.
Yeah.
Next up, the Palace of 3 Goddesses. A red, a white, and 8. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
In addition, you may pay 1 less to play this card for each card in your removed area.
All right. That's about right.
Enter, you may put any number of goddesses with different names from your hand into the field.
Okay.
Oh my god. Pay a red and a white, put 2 1/1 counters on target goddess resonator. Okay.
Yeah. Could be good.
So, if you get this in play, I feel like you should be winning. Because you get to put, like, multiple dudes into play.
Yeah, multiple dudes, and then next turn you just pump them out.
And it really doesn't feel like it's that bad either, because by the time you're playing the same number to play all those goddesses, it's going to be about the same cost as playing this.
Yeah.
Except this can be even cheaper.
Yeah.
So it feels worth it.
A build around construction for sure.
Yeah, limited, awful.
Yeah. Next one, Thor, the White Lightning. It's a stranger. He's extremely ripped, even his shoulders. Red, white, 8/8. Enter. Remove the top card of your deck from the game. Destroy all non-magic stone entities your opponent controls that share the cost with the removed card. So that's kind of cute. It's random though. 1 white. This card gains +0/+2 until turn. 1 red. This card gains +2/+0 until end of turn. Huh. It could be good. Could be.
Yeah. He's really weird.
Yeah.
He could be solid, but he could also not do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know. I don't think I'd use 2 of them.
Yeah,
I think I'd just have 1.
Just 1. Fire breathing's really good, but I don't know.
Next up, the Twin Adder's Spiral. A red and a white color, quick cast, mage art. This card deals 600 damage to target player or J Resonator. You gain 600 life. If this card was awakened, choose a card from your stranger deck at random and put it in your hand for 1 white. This card feels really good.
This card is awakened, choose a card from... Yeah.
So
super
3
good.
mana, I'm going to shoot something
and you
gain 6 and get a dude.
Yes.
I like that card a lot.
That sounds good.
Because the Regalia helps you play this super easily, so it's not as terrible.
Yeah, because it is a mage art, and it works with the cat. You draw a card, and then you do all this other extra stuff too.
And it's burn, so it's just in the game. Oh, you're close to dead? Take 6.
And it's a quick cast, so yeah, it's super good.
Yeah, build around and construct it for sure. Limited, it's really good still.
Yeah. All right, Velsaviria, the God City, red and a white edition. Enter. Put target Regalia from your graveyard in your hand. Okay. That produce a red or white. Spin this only to play Stranger Resonators. It's okay. I feel like it's a wasted slot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I wouldn't use it. Maybe sideboard one of. I don't know. I just wouldn't do it.
Next up is Magic Stone of the Heat Ray. It is the white-red dual stone. You treat this card as a light or fire stone, and it's just like the other ones. It just is white and red. It helps the Lilith ruler.
Yep.
It's super good. Me personally, this set seems really, really fun.
Yeah.
It seems very balanced. Yes, there's a lot of really like busted cards, but they're not overly crazy, if that makes sense.
Slightly, like, I don't know, we'll see. I think red-black is the strongest of the colors, just because of how quickly you dish out strangers, but we'll see about it for sure.
Yeah, I feel like the strangers can change the game really, really easily.
Yeah.
But that's why they're at random to get them.
Yeah.
So you can't just break it. So I like that aspect. We'll see what they do, but I'm excited to play this set and to see what it can do.
Yeah.
With that, guys, that is the set review for Alice Origins. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below, and then we will see y'all again next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Also, guys, just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.